Evelyn, and my evening meal tonight is stir-fry leftover from last night. I chopped some mushrooms together with onions, fresh ginger and fresh garlic, and then I added courgettes, celery, bell peppers, and spiced it up with some oyster sauce, some soy sauce and sesame oil, and I love these to add really nice flavour to my meal. And cooked it in the wok. If you put a lid on it, it creates its own sauce, as you can see there. And that was my evening meal for last night, served up, and I had it with 2 chicken thighs, oven roasted chicken thighs. So that's what I'm using for tonight's evening meal. And I'm gonna have some chicken thighs with it, maybe 2 or 3, I don't know. And over here, on my cooker, I've got some egg which I've beaten up, anti-rotten, smashing eggs up, eh? And I'm slow cooking them. I'm on this this induction hob, and it's on number 3. So these really need to be cooked very slow to make them thin. And I'll pour them out. I'll slide them off onto a cutting board. I'll make 2 or 3, then I'll cut them into strips. They're called Julienne strips. This has to cook very slow, and as you can see, it's cooked. So I'm going to flip it over, or lay it on here, and I'll leave that to cool. And using a little bit of lard here. So I'm going to just grease in the bottom of the pan just a bit. I'll just turn the heat up just a little touch on there. Give that a swish around. And I've got 2 eggs in here with a dash of water. So I'm not putting a lot in, just enough to cover the bottom of the pan and give it a bit of a swish around. And then just let it cook very slowly. And it turns out looking like that. And then we'll cut this into slices, so I'll have maybe 2 or 3 on here. And that will then be on top of my stir fry with my chicken thighs. You'll see what it looks like in the picture which I put on at the end. Back with the chopper in my hand. Okay, seriously, this is my meal which I've now plated up. That's my leftover stir fry from last night. 3 chicken thighs which I've had in the air fryer, and these are there's 3 of them here. The 3 very thin pancakes, if whatever you want to call them, and I'm cutting them into what's called Julienne strips. So I'm going through the whole lot all at once. You need a sharp knife to do this, and this is going to be my my noodle, which is going to go on top of the meal. Just bear with me while I get through these. You've got to have them cooked, but you obviously don't want to burn them, and you don't want them thick, which is why I add water to the egg. So there are 3 eggs in this lot here, with a little bit of salt in, which helps when you come to beat the eggs up. Sounds cruel, doesn't it? It's beating up those poor little eggs. And they've done nothing to me. Just cut them through that way. And here we go. I will now place these on the meal. Spread them on the top. Do it that way. And I think they look quite cool on there. Easy to make, takes a little bit of time, obviously, like everything does, that's worth waiting for. But it makes a lovely difference to the taste. And there you go, so that's my meal for tonight. Enjoy your meal. See you later, bye now.
If you're watching this video on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe and ding the bell so you don't miss out on our future videos.